back in Bitball. We're ready for the playoffs. We are going to do battle with San Diego here. Um, Robertson, Cruz, and Sullivan. My stomach stopped grumbling. All right, let's jump right into it. We are at home. Or at least we're supposed to be. Why is it Sullivan? Why is it Sullivan pitching? I guess we're gonna have to hit. Why can't I pick my starter? Why is it our 3 starter? We've got a man on third and 1 out, and they score. I mean, and Thomas homers out of the cleanup spot. Big shock. I mean, we can't use our best pitcher. He just threw 2 pitches at once. That was interesting. That ball's popped down the line. That's going to be a double. And it's a troublesome start. No. Let's break it down in a second. But something of a troubling start to this game. But they have their 3 starter in too, so I can't really complain. It's a little bit BS though to have to use our 3 starter here at a literally crucial game. Ripped into the gap by Fisher, does his job. RBI double for a big bopper. And we're hanging in. Harvey. 2-2 pitch. Pops the fastball foul. Harvey, strike 3. Come on, Park. 3-2 pitch. That's a base hit, and it gets by him. And that is going to tie the game at 2 and be a triple. Park is lightning fast. He could get home on that. And we could have tested it. It might have been close, but we didn't. This game is tied. Giannino. Strike 2. Deep, but it's caught out in left field. And it is a 2-2 game after 1. All right, back for the second inning. Anderson grounds out to third. Sterling reaches on an error by the shortstop. Damn it. Johnston singles. We do a not great job of taking care of the bottom of the order there. Corey strikes out. It's a big clutch strikeout for Sullivan. Forget I said anything. That ball's ripped off the wall. It's only going to be a single. Because Mr. Slowpoke over here hit it. And here comes a gun. That hangs over the middle of the plate, but he pops it to second base because he's the 8-hitter. The 8-hitter is still the 8-hitter. Doesn't matter if we have the best offense in the league. An 8-hitter is going to 8-hitter. You put him in the 8-hole, he's going to do 8-hole shit. Like, let's be real. Strike 3. Cunningham out of the leadoff spot. Trying to walk. That ball somehow scrapes the outside corner. I think that's an absolutely ludicrous call. I think Cunningham absolutely pounds a 2-run dinger into center field. 502 feet. And we take the lead. That one's for the clutch playoff home runs compilation. And Shoji follows up. 309-foot blast. Can Fisher do it too? No, fouls it. Well, maybe. Still 1-2 pitch. Off the wall. We're really slugging right now. We got a tired 3-starter out there. We are hitting this dude. Harvey, base hit. You're going to go to third. I don't like going to second. Yeah, fine. First and second's fine. We got 2 guys on. Park's up. Full power. Strike 3. Ledger, Mac, Thomas walks. Mercado walks. Oh, my God. It's the playoffs. We're going to the bullpen. We're going to Murillo. He's got good stamina. All right. We only give up 1 run. I'll take only giving up 1 run at this point. That ball's driven to left field. Sorry. 310-foot homer. And it's a 6-3 lead. Up comes Cervantes. Strike 3. Gun. Fly ball fouled off. 1-2. Strikes out. Arnold gets a pitch to handle and rips it off the wall. That is some exit velo. About 135-mile-an-hour exit velo. Puts a hole in the bottom of the center field fence, and Cunningham flies out to left field. So still a 6-3 lead. Murillo can't get the 8-hitter. Gets the 9-hitter. Leadoff hitter grounds him over to second. Ledger hasn't done anything in this game, and so it's about time for him to hit an RBI double. Matt can come up and tie this game. He doesn't. He grounds out to the catcher. That is the opposite of tying this game. He hit the ball an inch and a half. And Shoji is swinging it crap, and he is he going to be our World Series Aaron Judge? Is he going to just not show up here? Because he's supposed to be our best hitter. Fisher's been fine. Shoji has been notably absent from this game, I think, despite us having 13 hits. I don't think he has one. Harvey got one to handle, but he just flies it out to right field. I feel like Harvey hits a lot of flyouts. I really do. Murillo's still getting through it. 1, 2, 3. That's a really clutch inning right there. Keep it at 2 runs. Park lofts one to center. Lots of flyouts in this game. Giannino hit a homer last time. Fouls one off. Lines one back to the pitcher. Why is Giannino in the 6th hole? Should he be the 6th hitter? Maybe, actually. It's probably better than Gunn in the 6th hole, yeah. All right, here we go, 6th inning. I really don't like that it's being left up to our bullpen here, seemingly. But we're going to stick with Murillo. He's still got stamina left. It's just the bottom of the order. It's just the bottom of the order. Leadoff double. Line out to right field. That was a big at-bat in the 9-hitter singles, and now we're in some real trouble. 6-5 with 1 out. Is this about to be a heartbreaker? Let's put in Lucian. I mean, what other options do we really have? 7-6. 2-run double, and we're going to have to do it ourselves in the bottom of the 6th. Well, you know what? This is what happens when you make me start my 3-starter. Let's put Salinas in, I guess. 9-6. Double play, and they still score a run. So we have to score 3 runs here. And if we get them in trouble, you got to figure they're going to pull Cardenas. Strike 3. Come on, Arnold. Chases out of the zone. Fouls it off. These are the dark, dark times. Oh, God. This might be it, boys. Oh, what am I doing? Are we playing the violin on the Titanic right now? Lofted out. Okay. It's a single. I said lofted because I thought it was a flyout, but it's a single. Shoji, who hasn't done anything in this game, please. Gets a fastball to handle and drives it to center field. 554 feet. And it's a 9-8 game in the bottom of the 6th. What high drama here. We're going to have a shot to tie this thing up. Fisher on a 3-1 count. They're leaving Cardenas in. Leaves one over the plate, and he pops it up to shortstop. Oh, that is brutal. I don't think that line scores right. I don't think we scored 5 in the 6th. We only scored 2 in the 6th. But what? Oh, sorry. I'm looking at the wrong. Yeah. They scored 5 in the 6th. Yep, that's more correct. Sorry, guys. Yeah. It's just got us reversed. I was looking at us as the home team. It's not. San Diego was the road team. The box score is upside down. But yeah. That's a heartbreaker. I don't even feel like reading the box score. I wish we could have used our actual good pitcher. We got eliminated. That's what that says. Kamari Robertson. It would have been nice to actually use him. And then San Diego immediately gets eliminated by Cincinnati. Wonderful. So we're obviously going to do the offseason. I have a fire in my belly to get back here and win in Season 3 because I think we're the best team in the league. And that did not reflect that. I don't know why we didn't get to use our number 1 starter in the playoffs. That does not make me happy. I think next time I'll move at least one good starter into the bullpen for the playoffs just to make sure that my 3 starter isn't starting. I don't know. I'm going to have to find a way around that. A lot of times in games you have to do that. Find little finagly little things around stuff. Portland wins a championship, which yeah. Brian Fisher wins Hitter of the Year. Nice. Brian Fisher wins MVP also as well. All right, so we have the NL MVP in Brian Fisher. Cervantes retires. Okay. Lots of pending free agents. Obviously, we're going to get Shoji back. Yes, sir. Robertson, we're obviously going to bring back. Harvey, we're going to bring back. Crazy that we even have to re-sign him. He's so young. Park, also a young player. We're going to bring back. Cruz, obviously bring back. Do I want to bring back Sullivan after that? How old is he? He's 27. 30 million. Well, I don't know if that's his real salary. I think we're not going to bring him back. I think he's the guy we're going to not bring back. Arnold is also 27. This is a tough one. Because, like, you kind of think we can do better. You know? You kind of think you can do better in left, but, yeah, no. Lucian's 28. He did good, but very small sample size. I think we're going to get rid of him, too. I like Gunn. Gunn we're going to re-sign. Pretty cheap, too. Giannino, good power bat for cheap. We'll re-sign him. Murillo, only 25, 0 ERA. We'll bring him back. And Salinas, no. So we're going to get rid of Sullivan, Arnold, Lucian, and Salinas. I think that sounds about right. And we'll still have 21 million to spend. I can't hit continue. Why not? Do I have to re-sign them or something? Is it like trying to force me to do something? Okay. I guess I'll try to re-sign. If I re-sign Sullivan, will it work? But I don't want to. I want to keep my money. That's annoying. I feel like if I restart the game, I don't know where it'll end up if I close and reopen. Let me just try to re-sign Salinas because he'll probably be really cheap. Yeah. Now can I continue? That's annoying. Now that's annoying because I don't want to re-sign Lucian. Let me try reopening the game. All right, guys, I'm back. So that worked, actually. Closing the game worked. It just let us keep the players we wanted to keep and not keep the players we didn't want to keep. Robertson's back. Lucian is still here. Maybe, unfortunately. Let's see how much money we have to work with. Okay, we're still right up against the cap. That's, I don't like that at all. I mean, we have the draft to fill out our roster. Let's see. So we just need a starter. And we need 3 hitters. Okay, that's not good. Why do we need 3 hitters? I guess I just got rid of everybody that doesn't have power, huh? All right. Do we have 1 pitcher too many or something? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we only have 5 pitchers. So we should be short a few more players than this, no? We should be short 4 players, not 2 on the screen. Whatever, let's go to the draft. We can't afford anything. Right. Okay. I'm now mad. That pisses me the fuck off. All right, I guess we're switching to OTP. I guess we are switching to out of the park baseball because I'm just done. Okay, guys, so this is fortunate. We're going to try this again. We've got a backup here. Basically, I did restart the game, but it was kind of weird who I had re-signed and who I had not. I couldn't even really tell. On our roster screen, we had 2 players left. There were 2 empty slots rather. I mean, we didn't have 2 players left. There were 2 empty slots on the team, but we're missing 3 players from our lineup and 1 from our rotation. So we should have 4 slots missing from the screen, not 2. So I was very confused as to who our players were and who they weren't. And it said that we still had 149 million out of 150 on the payroll. And when we go back to the draft, we can't draft anybody. And I would have had to skip all the players in the draft. And I can't sign 4 players for only 1 million. And there's no way to cut anybody. So the game basically would have been broken, or it would have auto-signed a bunch of terrible players for me. And I don't really want to have to do that. So I'm going to try to avoid that fate. This may unfortunately be the end of the series, and we may just be switching to OOTP on the channel. But Brian Fisher does win the MVP, as we saw before. Cervantes retires. And now we can re-sign players, and let's see what happens. So we'll re-sign you. We'll re-sign Robertson. Re-sign Harvey. Re-sign Park. Re-sign Cruz. I think it's really tough. So no Salinas. Let's re-sign Murillo. Let's re-sign Gunn. And let's try to hit continue. See, it doesn't work. So the game's broken. I don't know if it's trying to get me to re-sign everybody. I don't know if it's requiring me to re-sign one of these players, but it's not letting me hit continue right now. So I'm just going to document this and record it because that's the end of the save. I want to pick to not re-sign some of these players. I didn't do any re-signing during the season, so there's no like other prearranged contract interrupting anything. It just is seemingly forcing me to well, actually, I don't know. I mean, I haven't tried going through and re-signing everyone, so I guess I could do that and see if that works. But I've tried everything else, and if I do that, I'm going to be literally over the cap and see I can't afford to re-sign him, and it still doesn't let me continue. So this is broken. I don't know what to do. I guess unfortunately that last playoff game was our chance to win a championship, but the game didn't let us use our ace. So again, I don't know what to say. This game still needs a little work. I like it. It's a great little retro baseball experience on mobile, and that's been needed for a long time, since Retro Bowl, since Hoopland came out, since there's just been this little retro sports gaming renaissance, because I think that's really what does well on mobile platforms, and I think this game is no different. It's a good opportunity for mobile gaming and for retro baseball games also to get a little love, because I think that's a great little subgenre of sports gaming. I think there's a lot of great retro baseball games, and I'll play a lot of them on the future, and I will absolutely be playing more Bitball in the future when this game gets the updates that it needs. But right now it needs a lot of updates to be a more cohesive mobile baseball franchise experience, because I think there are other options, although they are a bit janky, a bit knockoff. This feels very clean and very official, especially for an indie game, and especially for something developed by one person. But unfortunately for now, I think that looks like it's going to be it for Bitball. So thanks for tuning in for this series.